Welcome back to Aaron's Daily Thoughts. Today's subject is commitment. How committed are you to following your dreams? If something goes wrong, how willing will you be to brush the dust off and get back up again and keep moving forward? How committed are you? If there's something that you love to do and you want to get really good at that one specific thing, are you willing to practice over and over again each and every day for hours and hours until you become the best that you can be in that subject? These are some questions that it might be helpful to ask yourself each and every day, because you need to know how committed you are, how willing you are to actually follow your dreams. Because if you're only in it halfway, if you only have half your heart in your goals, then you're not going to accomplish them because it's not a top priority. Only when it becomes a necessity, only when it becomes your absolute top priority is when you will get outside of your comfort zone and do the things that are hard for you to do. The only way you grow is by getting outside of your comfort zone. It's by doing something you've never done before, by doing things that are hard for you. That is how growth happens. It's the same thing with exercising. You have to push yourself. You have to push your limits. If you want to get stronger, you have to do things you've never done before. You have to, in a way, you have to hurt yourself. You have to give yourself stress on your muscles in order for them to grow. So the same principle applies with your success. In order to grow, you have to get outside of your comfort zone. And that means being willing to push yourself. It means having the strength to keep moving forward when you fail. Not if you fail, when you fail. Because almost every time you get outside of your comfort zone, you're going to fail. If you've never failed in your life, then you've never tried anything new. Every time you try something new, you're going to fail at doing it perfectly because you've never done it before. So don't get discouraged from failure. Use failure to push yourself and accept the fact that failure is simply showing you that you just did something you've never done before. And even if it's a failure that you've made over and over and over again, you can still learn from it. You can learn what not to do, and each experience is different. So in a way, you are doing something that you've never done before. Learn from failure. Learn from your mistakes and accept them for what they are. This might sound counterintuitive, but the best way to control your emotions is to actually let them come in, is to let them flow through you. And by emotions, I mean feelings like guilt and shame and, all these feelings that are, and regret, all these feelings that are associated with failure. Instead of trying to control them, instead of trying to push them away, let them flow through you. Accept them for what they are. And that will actually allow you to be able to get back to being happy much quicker. Because if you dwell on those emotions, if you either try to push them away or trap them, they will stay there. Either way, they will stay in your heart, and they will just buried down there, they will affect your heart without you even realizing it because they're stuck. And even if they're not manifesting themselves consciously, they're stuck in your subconscious, and that means everything you do is influenced by those feelings that you've pushed down or pushed away. So let them flow through you. Accept fear. Accept regret and guilt, just accept those feelings. Truly let yourself feel them. And I promise you, you will be able to get back to being happy. When you actually allow yourself to feel emotions, it becomes so much easier to feel better. As a matter of fact, you actually feel even better after you felt those negative emotions than before you did. It's this crazy principle. But in order to control your emotions, you actually need to let go of the controls. Step back. Take a look at the bigger picture and let yourself feel. Even if that means you have to go by yourself somewhere, just tell people, hey, I need a minute. And go feel. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about before, ask yourself, how committed are you? How determined are you to reaching your goals? One of the best ways that you can achieve true commitment to your goals is by coming up with a why. Now, the first priority is knowing what you want. You have to know where you want to go in order to get there. You have to know your destination. But number 2 is why. Why do you want what you want? If your why is strong enough, you can accomplish anything. Why do you want those goals? Why do you want to achieve it? What is the product of achieving your goals? What will that bring you? Why do you want it? That will allow you to become committed to your goals and be as determined as you can be. It will give you the motivation to keep moving forward each and every day. So come up with what you want and why you want it. And think about that whenever you have an opportunity to make the next step to get closer to your dreams. That's all I have for today. See ya.